What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. In this one, we are talking about the Grimtron smart clock safe, their VT01 model. This is an updated model, and in full disclosure, Grimtron is letting me have this safe for free after the completion of the video. That's not going to alter or impact my thoughts on this safe. I'm not going to go easy on them because I get a free safe. I'm going to look at it objectively and just kind of determine whether or not this is a good bang for your buck, because I want to respect your guys' investment of both your time watching this video with me, but also potentially spending money on a safe to trust your life to by putting your firearm in it. Now with that out of the way, we can dive into this safe. We're going to talk about the safe's features, how to set it up, where to set it up, like what ways this safe can be useful for you guys, whether it's a good value proposition, and then just kind of wrap it up with some final thoughts. Safe is an optimized long display clock. It shows the time, temperature, humidity, battery level of the safe. If you know much about firearms, you should know that you want to keep and store firearms, but especially ammunition, in an environment that is generally under 50% humidity. Knowing the level inside your safe is a useful feature. You get the safe initially, it's gonna come in the box. The only way to access it will be using the key provided in the box and opening it up through the top right here. This tray will pop open. Then you can install the batteries in this tray here. You just unscrew this with a Phillips head, put four AAA batteries inside. And then you can also use the included cable to plug underneath here. And you can also see, we'll talk about these a little bit more, a USB-C slot and a USB-A slot, but you can plug in the power cable right here. Essentially how their power function works is the batteries act as a fail-safe, as a backup, in case the power delivery cuts out, whether that be because your cable got messed up, the thing got a little bit unplugged, or the power went out. You're still gonna have access to your safe. You're gonna be able to open it up. The only difference will be on battery power, the clock display will not show constantly. It will only show when you open up the safe, and it will dim shortly after. Like I said, the display covers a lot of details. It shows you a lot of useful information, including the temperature in Fahrenheit, the humidity level inside the safe, the current time, which you can easily set by opening up the safe, and then by pushing these P1 and P2 buttons, pushing and holding them, and then just toggling them until you set the time to the desired accurate time. It shows you whether it's locked or unlocked, as well as battery level. If you guys recognize Grimtron from the channel, it's because I have done a video with them already with their VT06 smart safe here. Setting up the fingerprints and password is very similar, but not exactly the same, so let's walk through it here. We'll start by changing the password. To do that, you're gonna wanna open up your safe. Underneath it here, you're gonna feel between the 3 and the 4 button, and a little bit in, you're gonna feel a button that you can depress. You're gonna wanna push and hold that until you see this. And then you're going to type in your password. And then you'll push that button on the bottom one more time to confirm your new password. Password can be between 4 and 8 digits. And that's been set. The same thing can be said for setting fingerprints. You're gonna push and hold this setup button till you hear this. And then you'll place your fingerprint 1, 2, 3 times, and then it'll confirm that it's been set. Repeat that for different angles as it says here. So you'll want to come at it from different approach angles, because if in the middle of the night you have to access your firearm, you want to make sure that no matter which direction you're placing your finger on the pad, you want to have the most complete and comprehensive scan of each finger that you intend to possibly use so that it won't lock you out or not open when you actually need it. On battery power, the screen's gonna go dim and you can touch it to wake it up, so that's a cool feature. In addition to having a wireless charging pad for your phone or even your AirPods, any smart device that accepts wireless charging, it has 2 USB ports on the back that we kind of alluded to, a USB Type-C and a USB Type-A. That's very handy because you can charge all of your accessories like your phone and your AirPods, even a smartwatch, if that's something that you guys wear. You can have that charging all on this safe by your nightstand. I know some people don't like to charge their devices by their nightstands because of electromagnetic fields and stuff like that, but it's been something that I've been doing as of late. The charger pad works great when it's plugged into AC power. You just set it on top like so, and it'll start charging your battery. Power to the wireless charge port as well as the USB ports, is disabled when it's not plugged into the wall because it would just chew through AAA batteries in like 3 seconds. If you're having some issues with getting your phone to charge or getting it to recognize that there's a device on there properly, try removing your case. Make sure you don't have like a pop socket on for sure. When you have the safe plugged into the wall, into power, if you want to activate the long display feature, where all of this information is going to be showing just constantly, press and hold on the number 4 button to activate that feature. That way you can kind of customize it to your sleep style even, whether you prefer to have a room completely dark or you'd like to use the display of this clock safe kind of as a nightlight. It's bright enough to really serve that role, and so for that reason, my wife and I like to have that feature turned on. Looking at things that you can put in, the storage cabinet area is not huge, so not a ton of square inches in there. A full-size handgun with a red dot on will not likely fit with an extended magazine, so running standard magazines, that's like 17+1 for this gun, that's fine with me. I'd rather have a dot than an extended mag, which seems to be the trade-off that you're gonna have to make. So your typical 4-inch, 5-inch, full-size handguns aren't gonna have an issue with a weapon-mounted light, a large optic. You're not gonna have any problems with getting it to fit in the safe. And even if you have a big heavy gun, it'll still open and glide easily enough to access it with weight in this drawer. Don't let that be a concern. I think it's literally on ball bearings. It has a nice little light inside of the safe that illuminates when you open it to show just kind of the contents of the safe. This safe is pretty cool. It comes in, I can't say the exact price, but somewhere in the $200 range. I think it's a fantastic value proposition. Bang for your buck is insane. Smart clock safes like this that have similar features generally come in at a much higher price, sometimes to the tune of 2 to 3 times as expensive. And the features that you're getting here, the quality, the attention to detail, especially with settings like backup power, long display, USB ports on the bottom for additional charging accessories. Grimtron put a lot of thought and attention into the design of this, and it really shows. I'm very impressed with the price that they've been able to release it at because I feel like it's kind of a steal. Yeah, this thing is fantastic. I use it as a nightstand safe. It's kind of an obvious application for a product like this with a clock on it, a charger, the convenient kind of subtle features that make it blend in almost as a furniture piece, an alarm clock. It fits really nicely on a nightstand, I do have to say. So I really do see myself using the safe, continuing to use it. I hope this video might have helped inform you on the features and the quality of this safe. If you have any questions about this safe, feel free to throw them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, what videos you want to see in the future. Hopefully we can get to some of those things. And yeah, thanks guys. We'll see you in the next one.